This whole area we're driving through is called the garden route. And at certain times of the year, it has a lot of flowers along the route. That's why it's called the garden route, because it looks like a garden. We finally parked at the town of Wilderness, and now we are gonna look for something to eat. Wilderness is a town along the garden route, and it has its name for being surrounded by nature. One of the things Wilderness is famous for is its pristine beaches, dense forests, and tranquil lakes. And the downtown is super artistic with all sorts of shops and restaurants, and you see people from many different cultures here. It's also only 9 minutes drive from the famous map of Africa, which we are going to see right now. Welcome to the map of Africa. This is one of the most famous tourist points here in South Africa, and it's called the map of Africa because the rivers around the mountains form the map of the continent of Africa. A little boat, I think that's a private property. It's just sailing on the water. So cute. The waters are very black, and that's due to the tannin that comes from the root of the trees underwater. And tannin is really healthy for you, and you can find in a lot of teas, like black teas for example. And the lady was telling us that it will make your skin and hair very soft if you bathe in there. Map of Africa is right there, so you just walk a little bit, less than a minute.
Yeah,
and
there it is down there.
And you come to this point where you can just see like about 10 kilometers of beach.
And look at those beautiful South African beaches.
We will try go to that little point there, because that's where the Touw River comes into the water. But also, as you guys know, I hurt my knee yesterday and it's still a bit sore, and I don't feel like facing the waves. I don't want to force it.
Looks like they're in a rush to go rescue somebody.
The sea in South Africa can be very rough and unpredictable. That's why you see so many lifeguards on duty. These guys were rushing off, and we couldn't tell if it was just a training. But it seemed as if they were really going to save somebody.
It seems like they're really going to rescue somebody. So this is where the river comes out.
Forgive the sound. I know that's probably very windy, but we had to take the microphones off, otherwise we would risk them getting wet. So this is the Touw River, and that's where it gets onto the sea. It forms a lagoon here, and a lot of people come here, including us, to just enjoy themselves. And we're literally under the bridge, over the water.
The N2 goes above here. So this is, that direction's towards Cape Town, that direction's towards Port Elizabeth. So when we traveled to the Addo Elephant Park, we traveled in that direction.
Oh wow! And do you see these things here on the wall? What are they? They're not worms, are they?
It's little...
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I wonder what they are.
You found a waterfish, right?
Yeah, that's a blue bottle.
My mother-in-law kept on saying, oh, there are lots of blue bottles on the sand, be careful. And I really thought they were pieces of glass, but actually she was talking about that. It's almost 11 a.m. Steven is washing some clothes in the shower because that's what we do when we travel. And I need to get some stuff packed. As you can see, we have a mess in a room. When we travel, we try to stay within the budget. So washing your own clothes saves us a lot of money. And this is how we dry clothes. We hang them on coat hangers and ta-da! They get dry as we drive. We are going for a walk before we leave the hotel because they have a very cute little trail here. They have monkeys on the trees, which made them, it's not that the monkeys belong to them, but the monkeys come and invade.
There's monkeys in the area.
And steal their crops. So they pretty much gave up on growing anything because the monkeys would not let it happen. There's something so peaceful about it. There are some springboks just living their lives, being happy, not having to work.
As you can see, there's a stream that goes down and it goes through the forest walk as well. So there we can see the stream.
At the end of this trail, there is a wedding chapel and some other nice things that you will see. Look, there is a very old building up there.
Oh wow, yeah.
This is the entrance to the wedding area. We are gonna walk down here and explore the rest of the trail and the rest of the wedding
Venue.
chapel and stuff. Imagine having your wedding here, surrounded by nature. This is so beautiful. Steven, do you want to get married again? In Africa? Wow. So I guess the bride comes from that side, and the trail where we walked through is probably for the guests, I think. Right?
Probably, yeah.
Right close to the river, there is a building where they can hold indoor events. It's very rustic with corrugated metal outside.
Wow, these are beautiful chairs in the forest where the guests can come and sit and relax.
This is the end of the trail. No, there's another trail down there. But unfortunately, we don't have enough time to explore.